Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Daniel and this is Tech Wright. Apple finally broke the mold and released a third event that is going to be coming out October 27th, 2016. In case you didn't know what year it was, and it is mainly going to be focusing on the computers that Apple makes. But unfortunately, not all computers. So if you have an iMac or a Mac Pro and you were wanting to buy a new one, or if you were looking at one for the first time, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to get an upgraded one. A recent source that I found online, honestly, while I was making another video, stated that this event is mainly going to be about the laptops that Apple makes, such as the iPad Air. That's not a computer. MacBook Air, MacBook, and MacBook Pro. I really wanted them to upgrade the iMac and the Mac Pro because I'm looking into buying one, but I refuse to buy one until they upgrade, which is probably going to be next year since they're doing the laptops this year. Something that I was very excited about to hear is, well, it was just a rumor, but something I was really excited about to hear was the fact that they might come out with 4K displays for once and a possible 5K separate display that you can use. You might be able to use this for your iMac or Mac Pro, but mainly these screens are going to be on the laptops. One of the things that I was looking at, and something that is an extremely cool concept, is the fact that you potentially are going to have a screen bar above your keyboard on your computer that allows you to customize your widgets, change and move your apps down below or above onto the actual screen itself. And it's going to be a touch screen so that you can move. You are going to be able to do things a lot more easily, and the multitasking is going to be amazing with this. Something that I am not entirely sure about, and I know a lot of people are not going to like this at all. Last year, Apple announced on the MacBook Air that they are only going to have one port. And that port is going to be USB-C. I don't own anything that is USB-C, and I know a lot of people that don't have anything like that also, so that might be a big ordeal, and you might have to buy a lot of adapters, and you probably are going to have a big issue if you need to plug in more than one thing. Just from me on the creator side, you're going to have to plug in a card reader. I'm going to have to start plugging in my camera straight into it, or I'm going to have to start figuring something else out if I upgrade, because I have so many plugins that I plug into my computer that it gets ridiculous, and I'm not going to be able to use half of the equipment that I have if I upgrade. That is something that it gets very expensive, because if you want to upgrade your computer, you're going to have to upgrade all of your third-party tech stuff that you want. I don't really know what to think about that, and I know a lot of the general public are not going to be a big fan of that either unless they come up with an extra solution to do so. Another thing that I want to talk about is about time that Apple has put Touch ID and a fingerprint scanner on the actual computer. Right now, if you want to use Apple Pay on your computer, then you have to use your phone. It links to your phone when you want to purchase something, and then you scan your thumbprint on your phone, which in return purchases the item on the Mac itself. It tends to be a hassle. I would honestly rather just put all of my information in and the computer saves it, because that is not something that I'm down with. And if you come out with a computer that just has that feature on it and allows you to scan fingerprint, the possibilities for that are going to be amazing, because you can use it to unlock your computer instead of a password. You're going to be able to use it for third-party developer apps that you download from the App Store that is going to pretty much make everyone forget about all of their passwords. Something that the MacBook Air currently has at the moment that the MacBook and MacBook Pro does not have is the butterfly mechanism keyboard. Now, if you want to get a thinner display and a thinner MacBook, which is something that I'm not entirely sure Apple is going to want to do, you're going to have that keyboard, because the mechanisms currently in the Macs are not going to allow you to get thinner. But while we're on the subject, as far as thinner displays and thinner screens, I'm not entirely sure how Apple is going to do it. They're probably about to get rid of every single port that we use on our computers except for USB-C, which no one has, and you're going to have to adapt to a lot of changes probably after this event, because you're not going to be able to use anything you have. I can't stress that enough. I love Apple. I love the things that they do. The innovations that they have is amazing to me, but when they start cutting out things like this, then I think that they should provide a solution to the problem that you're going to temporarily have until all these other companies adjust to the speed of Apple. In my mind, I'm thinking the reason they're having this event is to redeem themselves for the terrible conference they had at the beginning of the year. Apple was and is having a lawsuit with the FBI regarding their encryption system because the FBI got nosy and they decided they wanted to have a backdoor into their system which will allow them to gain access to anything and everything, and will also, if the technology got into the wrong hands, will make Apple available for viruses. It'll be easier to create viruses to get in and steal your information, and that is something that Apple is known for. Thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos if you are not already subscribed. I'm going to be putting out several videos this week regarding the Apple event, and tomorrow I have a cool video of you, and we're going to go searching on the web, basically. We're going to go looking for rumors. We're going to go look and see if we can pinpoint exactly what Apple is going to do in this conference. And then after the conference, we're going to have a recap, which I will let you know problems that most consumers don't think about when they see flashy new technology. Most people buy these things on impulse, or they'll pre-order them as soon as they come out, and that is not the case with me. I'm realistic. I want to look at this as if I was a smart customer. So I want to review these products with you, point out bad things that you might not think about and that you need to consider before you buy any of these products that they're about to release. Hopefully you'll follow along with me. I love all of you guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow.